Well, New Year is perhaps the most beloved family holiday in Russia. The preparation begins in advance and start first of all with the New Year tree. Some people put up a festive tree on New Year's Eve, some on the 20th of December, and some start to decorate tree at the very beginning of December. I always start decorating the house and putting up a Christmas tree in early December because my husband starts signing with the first snowflake that he wants lights and garlands at home. This year I bought a new green Christmas tree and some new decorations. I decorated both the tree and the house. I had another Christmas tree in white color, but I successfully sold it in the end of December, and I want to buy black Christmas tree. Hope to do it in the end of this summer or at the beginning of this autumn. All Christmas tree I buy from another people, and it's something ecological for me. By the way, I have several gel painted Christmas tree toys, and this big toy is a toy from a workshop that the mother of my husband and I attended a couple of years ago. It's so much snow here, look how a big amount of snow we have. This is our backyard, and here's everything in snow. Interesting. Sounds unbelievable, but we haven't had snow for a very long time this year. Literally, until the end of December, there wasn't even one snowflake. But closer to the Catholic Christmas, snow did appear, and right now, in these days, Moscow and the Moscow region have been covered by Balkanian cyclone Francis, which brought record snowfall to central Russia. There is a real snowfall collapse in cities and villages. We have one habit. Every Sunday we go out into the wood with our dogs. There are a lot of forests where we live, and in general in Russia people like to go to the forest. In winter the main activities in the forest are skiing, snowmobiling and quad biking, winter fishing and hunting. In Russia, we have big winter holidays from the end of December until January 10th. And this year, everyone had a rest until 12th of January. Could you believe? During the long winter holidays in the forests, you can meet many people who like to spend their holidays, their free time in nature. We are just walking through the woods with our dogs and enjoying the wonderful winter views and, of course, long walks. Long before the New Year, shelves in stores are filled with sweets and gift packages in huge quantities. Colorful package with sets of sweets, lollipops, as well as tea sets. There are a lot of them in every supermarket, even in villages. This year, the New Year's sweet sets appeared very early, almost at the end of November, maybe at the middle of November. And unfortunately, for reasons I don't understand, they disappeared from the shelves in early January. I wanted to film the big amount of sweets in our supermarkets for you, but I only managed to take off a few crumbs. I really didn't expect that New Year's sweets would disappear so quickly all at once. There used to be a lot of them until mid-January, but whatever they sold out or started producing less, I don't know. I couldn't capture all the beauty in December due to my busy schedule, so I'm showing you the remnants of a sweet holiday with half-empty shelves. I'm sorry, guys. In every supermarket, it was a lot of M&M's sweet gifts, and I bought one, but in fact, it disappointed me. Or, how to say better, I was disappointed in it. On the very last day of the outgoing year, on December 31, many people do not work or finish their work earlier. People prepare festive tables with a lot of traditional dishes for the New Year's table and, for the whole holidays. Many different salads, which are all practically based on mayonnaise, baked meat with and without potatoes, fish, tartlets or sandwiches with caviar or red fish, all kinds of snacks, alcohol, of course, and so on and so on and so on. People usually spend a lot of time on the preparation for dishes and salads, and these preparations can begin 2 days before New Year's Eve. We decided not to cook anything because we really don't need much, and because of another reason. Ordering ready meals is now much more cheaper than buying food and ingredients for their preparation. In the first days of January, we made a couple of salads, and the rest of the days we went to restaurants and cafes. For example, one winter holiday evening, we went to a Georgian restaurant. Georgian cuisine is one of the popular cuisines in our country, but it's not my favorite food, and to be honest, I'm not a fan of this type of food. Of course, it's not my first time trying Georgian food, and I was in Georgia, in the capital Tbilisi, and in another famous city, Batumi. But we just wanted to try a new place for us, and that's all. We ordered lula kebab. It is minced meat that is cooked on a skewer. My husband chose it with mixed beef and pork. Also, Algerian hachapuri. It's a bun with egg and cheese, really very tasty. I ordered 3 big hinkali. It's a dough packs with various fillings. Hinkali should be eaten properly. You need to take a bite, drink the broth, and then eat the meat with the dough, excluding the tail. You have only to hold the hinkali by its tail. I also ordered a traditional Georgian harcho soup. It's a beef soup with rice, tomatoes, Georgian spices and sauces, richly seasoned with fresh cilantro. I didn't like the battered spoons in that restaurant. In my personal opinion, it is unacceptable for a restaurant of the level we were in. And I already told you that I was working in a HoReCa sphere one little period in my life. So, some things are still very important for me. For dessert, I ordered Dubai cheesecake, and in general, Dubai chocolate and desserts with the name Dubai are especially popular in many restaurants and cafes for the last couple of years for sure. I liked this dessert the most. In Russia, Christmas is celebrated on the night from the 6th January till the 7th January. And this is a significant holiday for our country. Despite the fact that people of other faiths live in Russia, including some regions of the country professing a different religion. Still, the main religion is Orthodoxy. There are many temples, churches, and monasteries in Russia which are preparing every year, of course, for Christmas as a particularly significant church holiday. Orthodox church holiday. This is a Pokrovsky church nearby us. So let's see how it was decorated for the New Year and Christmas. Many churches have Sunday schools and open fairs where you can buy also the work of local artists and craftsmen. I shot this footage on the evening of January 6, and you can hear the singing from the speakers outside. And the singing is inside, of course. There is a playground area for children and a little zoo on the territory of the temple, but the animals were either not there or they were already fall asleep, I don't know. But there are definitely animals here. I saw them in spring and summer and in autumn. There are rabbits, sheep, chickens and roosters, squirrels and definitely someone else. I didn't take pictures or video inside that day because there were too many visitors at the Christmas special evening, so I didn't want to disturb them at such important moment. But I came to the temple the other day, especially to show what the Orthodox Church looks like inside. I would like to note that this is a small rural village temple. In larger temples which are located, for example, in Moscow or in some famous temples or churches, the decoration is more magnificent and richer. This is the Church of the Ascension of the Lord located in a neighboring village. I really like its architecture. The temple is made of brick, single-domed, but large. It was built in the middle of the 19th century with donations from merchants and ordinary people. The main chapel dedicated to the Ascension of Christ was consecrated in 1860, and this date is considered the date of the church establishment. The Church of the Ascension of Christ has shrines. The venerated Jerusalem image of the Mother of God, an icon with the relics of the holy martyr Ignatius, the God-bearer. I'm sorry, I apologize if I say something wrong. The apostle Barnabas and Saint Abraham the Hamid, Saint Anthony the Roman. Unfortunately, the temple was closed on the day of my filming, and please let me know if you want to see it from the inside, and I will make another video just for you. Разве оно вот похоже на... Оно похоже вообще на какую-то германскую постройку, да? Immediately after Christmas on December 13, on the next day on December 14, the Old New Year is celebrated here in Russia. This holiday, the Old New Year, is associated with the transition from the Julian to the Gregorian calendar in 1918. And its essence is to preserve the cultural heritage and memory of the old calendar. So, there are two New Years in Russia. The new one from December 31 to January the 1st, and the old one from January 13 to January 14. Personally, I love Halloween, but in Russia we don't celebrate it. Anyway, in our culture there is one holiday which is a bit similar to Halloween. This holiday is called caroling, or in Russian колядование, колядки. This ancient festival celebrates on the Old New Year from December 13 till the next day. Initially, carols were associated with the pre-Christian Slavic holiday of Kolyada, when people were celebrated the birth of a new son. On this occasion, people traditionally practiced caroling, mostly young boys and girls dressed up in different costumes of animals, and went around the houses. They sang songs and wished the owners all good things, and also to have a rich harvest and strong health in the coming year. After accepting Christianity, the ancient rite and some songs were filled with a new meaning, the glorification of the Jesus' birth. The carolers were supposed to be rewarded with coins and different treats, sweets, pies, apples, and other tasty things. In fact, now in Russia, nobody celebrates this ancient festival, maybe only in some commercial places for children or just for fun. Mostly people prefer to celebrate the Old New Year at home with family or visiting friends. People try to make a lot of tasty dishes, like on the New Year's Eve. This year, my husband prepared for us his own version of the pancho cake. This cake is very popular in Russia. The recipe of my husband is based on a juicy soft cake filled with canned sweet pineapples, walnuts, and semi-sweet sour cream, practically the same as the original recipe. What else we prefer to do at the long winter weekends is to play computer and board games. I like to play poker and different card games. We also have the Uno, the Story, these epic combat matches, the sea salt paper, and our new game, the Carcassonne. But it's new only for me because my husband already knows this game very good. We bought it just before the New Year and now we are playing it practically every evening. Our version includes 2 additions at once, with the river and with the abbots. Well, that's all for now. Hope to make more content about Russia for you very soon. Bye!